Hi, hey, and hello there. Obihan here, and welcome back to the Comic High Ground. I sounded like a Dragon Ball Z narrator just then. Anyway, D23 was this week, and I'm pretty sure we were all excited about it, right? Well, let's start with the video game section. I'm sure we got awesome Spider-Man 2 news, some awesome Wolverine news, some awesome Midnight Suns news. Well, we got one of those three. Nothing from Spider-Man, nothing from Wolverine, only some Midnight Suns stuff. And it was honestly something that they could have saved for anything else, if we're being real. Unfortunately, it looks like Insomniac and Sony are keeping their goods for their own show, whenever that'll be. Yay! But Marvel did show us a new Captain America and Black Panther game set in World War II, starring Cap and T'Challa's grandfather. Okay, seriously, I need to take a second and kind of have a session about this, because I'm really concerned that Marvel might be trying to phase out T'Challa. And before you call me crazy, just hear me out. So we know that T'Challa won't be in Black Panther 2 for obvious reasons. But Marvel likes to do this thing now where they have some type of synergy between the movies and the comics. And as opposed to the comics influencing the movies are starting to influence the comics. And what do I mean by this? Well, characters look and act a certain way in the MCU, and they have that transfer over into the comics. Characters who are in certain roles in the MCU usually take on these roles in the comics, and that's what I'm talking about right now. T'Challa, well, obviously he's not Black Panther in the movies anymore, so what are they going to do with him in the comics? We really don't know much about the game. Heck, it doesn't even have a title. But what we do know is that the game is about Cap, T'Challa's grandfather, a Dora Milaje member who seems to be a spy, and a member of the Howling Commandos, which makes sense because this game takes place in World War II. But here's my thing. Why not just have the same game but in present day? With Cap, T'Challa, Okoye maybe, and I don't know, Hawkeye to fill in that role of the Howling Commando, and have them go against a present day Hydra. I feel like that would be way more exciting for everybody. The only thing I can think of is that they think that it might clash with Marvel's Avengers, but people should be able to tell the difference between the two games. And heck, it's another Marvel game, so you'll get the audience anyway. Aside from that, all they really did was show some news from mobile games, or announcements from mobile games, and to be honest, I don't think that was the time or place to do that. A lot of people are looking for some news on Spider-Man 2 or Wolverine, any type of trailer or teaser or something, and we got a lot of mobile game stuff. So yeah, a lot of people were upset with the video game section of D23. But the movie section will save us, right? And when I say the movie section, I'm talking about the Star Wars and Marvel section. They saved us, right? Well, yeah, I got some news for you. First of all, we started out with the Star Wars section, and actually, it did have two interesting things. I mean, they premiered this, or showcased this trailer for a new show called Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, and it had a lot of interesting spots in that trailer. It's basically a bunch of mini episodes featuring stories about past Jedi throughout the history. I'm a huge fan of Ahsoka, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then also there was the Mandalorian trailer for season 3, and that looked freaking epic. Aside from that, there was like an Andor trailer, and then a few announcements about who was playing who in different Star Wars projects. So that was, for the most part, what was to be expected for Star Wars. So then we get to the Marvel section, the section that everybody was excited about, the section that people have been waiting on since Comic-Con, when they were like, hey, guess what? We got a lot more information for you at D23. And did they? Not really. Well, they had a lot of new title cards, and they had a poster with the team roster for Thunderbolts. Aside from that, it was one of those things where you really had to be there to get a full enjoyment of it. And even with that, they didn't show us anything new, or show them anything new. We got a trailer for Secret Invasion and a trailer for Werewolf by Night. Secret Invasion particularly looks interesting because it's a story in the comics that involves the Skrulls coming in and taking over Earth basically by replacing all the heroes. The only problem with this is that this Secret Invasion show seems to only focus on Nick Fury and his circle, so it seems like they kind of dumbed it down. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll see. I don't know much about Werewolf by Night, but it looked kind of interesting too. Aside from that, they showed the audience at D23 some footage of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania and some footage of Loki, which is particularly annoying because it's like, hey, Marvel, Disney, about 80% of your audience is not at that event, so why in the world, after showing it to the audience, would you not upload it to YouTube? That's annoying. It was annoying when you did it for Infinity War a few years ago, and it's annoying now. Stop it. Okay, rant done. What else did they show? Well, we got some news on Fantastic Four, and by news I mean we got a title card and a director reveal. Other than that, Feige said he had no other news about Fantastic Four, so why go up there? Okay, anyway, we got some news for Captain America: New World Order, which told us that the leader would be in the movie. I don't know to what capacity, but we know he's going to be in it. We got some news for Ironheart. We got some news for what else? If you see the pauses, it's because that's just kind of how the event was. Like I said, title cards and maybe a little bit of information for said title cards, but nothing really of note. Well, and I almost forgot. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever had a trailer or footage shown that was not uploaded as well. Okay, I think you are getting my gist here. The point is, D23 was said to be this really exciting thing where we're gonna get all kinds of news and everything, and then people started getting excited for things like Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, I don't know, Fantastic Four movie news, X-Men movie news, Deadpool movie news. Heck, why didn't we get anything about Spider-Man in the future of the MCU? We know they're gonna keep Tom Holland, right? I mean, it's a moneymaker, and it's Spider-Man. Surely they're gonna continue with that. Why? What's taking so long with that? My point here is that D23, which was something that was supposed to be really exciting, something that was advertised to be really exciting, was not that exciting. We really didn't get any new reveals of note, and it just seemed like something to tease people just so they could get people to look at it or come to it. Marvel, I try to defend you all, but get it together. All right, get it together. All right, with that said, that's pretty much all I'll say on D23 right now without going on a further rant. If you all liked the video, please give me a like. If you have any comments, especially comments about what your opinions of D23 is, please drop them below. And remember, we have the high ground. Thank you for watching.